Welcome to Fitzy's Fabulous Scrapbooks. I'm Michelle Fitzgerald, aka Fitzy, and I'm an independent advisor for Creative Memory Scrapbooking. And I'm here to help you make your scrapbooks fabulous. And I'm having a PJ day today. So that's why you won't see me on the screen today. I'm still in my jammies. It's cold and just raw and a little damp up here in Massachusetts. Although we had a beautiful week this week, it really felt like spring leaped into summer, or leapt. I think it's leapt into summer. But at any rate, today, so you won't see me, but you'll definitely hear me. And we're just going to do a really simple, fun layout. And somebody, this lovely woman, I believe her name is Gina, and I hope I'm not pronouncing it incorrectly, but Gina Morgan, if you're watching, please say hello in the comments. Gina emailed me this week and asked me if I would do something with a combination of wide open spaces and the new On the Farm collection. So I thought, this sounds like a challenge. Let me see what I can do. So I hope you like this, Gina, and everybody else who is watching with me tonight. Before I start, I just want to remind everybody that you are watching Fitzy's Fabulous Scrapbooks, and you can reach out to me anytime at my email, which is fitzy'sfabulousscrapbooks@gmail.com, and it's right up here. You're always welcome to join my Facebook group. I run it with two of my fellow team members, and it's called FRQ Glitz Girls Scrapbooking Group. You'll just need to answer a couple of simple questions, just so we know that you're a real person, you're not a robot, you're not a scammer, and then we're happy to let you into the group. All right, it's a free group. You'll get a lot of support, some ideas. We have fun over in that group, so feel free to reach out and join on in on all the fun. If you don't already have a fabulous advisor, well, I would certainly love to be yours, either have you as a client or have you as a fellow advisor on my team. So if either one of these appeals to you, please feel free to reach out to me. You can always check out my website too at www.creativememories.com/user/Michelle Fitz. And as always, if you like this video, please hit the like button. And if you're not already a subscriber, but you find that you're liking the videos that I'm doing, please hit that subscribe button. That way I'll get out to more people, and that makes it fun for everybody. All right, and after you hit the subscribe button, there's a little bell icon, and if you click on that, and then I think if you hit all, you'll get all notifications when I put out a new video. And I put out new videos every Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern daylight savings time now. We're back into daylight savings mode over here. Okay, so let's get into this. So what I did tonight is I used the layered embellishments and a piece or two of paper from the On the Farm collection. These are really fun and just vibrant, pretty prints. I really like this collection. All right, so we're going to be using those. And I'm also going to be using, in combination with the On the Farm collection, we have our Wide Open Places laser cut borders, some stickers, and then Wide Open Places has a texture paper pack, and then just a regular designer paper pack. And I think I use at least a sheet from each one of these packs. All right. So let me show you what I put together. Oh, and I also used the horse punch and the trail sign punch from the new Set Up Camp collection. All right. And then, as always, you'll want your tape runner. I use repositionable. And you'll need your 12-inch trimmer. And I'll put that right out here so you can see it. Yours might be white, but it'll do the same thing. All right. So let me get started. Let's see what we're looking at first. You ready? Da, da, da. Isn't this cute? Now, in Gina's email, she had mentioned that she and her family, I believe, had gone out to a dude ranch for a vacation. Now, I'm a Massachusetts girl, so I don't have a lot of experience with ranches or with farms. So I'm going to say it was a little challenging for me, but these papers and stickers and embellishments really made it easy for me to put together a page. And I do have some photos that will work well with this. I did go to Texas once way long ago, back in my early 20s. So I'm going to see if I can dig those photos out and maybe get some of them put together. But this is just a quick and easy layout that you can do. And what I'll do tonight is just create the companion page to this. So now we'll have a 2-page spread. All right, but I'll show you what I did here, so you're not missing out on any of the details in terms of how to create. All right, so this piece of paper here, I actually used this side, and this came from the On the Farm collection. And what I did is I cut a 1.5-inch strip. So it's 12 inches long and 1.5 inches wide. And then I took this adorable little boot border strip. You know, let me, oh, you know what? If I just put it here, you'll see it better, right? There we go. So I took this border strip from Wide Open Places and I attached it to my 1.5-inch strip that was here, like so. And there's something popping up on my computer. Oh, and it's gone. Good. All right. So I attached it like this. And then what I did was I cut that strip in half at the 6-inch mark. So this piece is going to go on the page I'm creating right now. So I'm going to go ahead and tack this down. So I think that's pretty easy to follow. If you have questions, let me know, and I do try to answer them when I see them. All right. So we're just going to tack that down. All right. So here's the start of our second, our accompanying page to this 2-page spread. So now in the On the Farm layered embellishment pack, come over here, I took these 2 bottom borders. Now one has little bales of hay, and the other one has the sunshine with the barn and the little windmill. Okay, so the sunshine and the barn I put over here on this page. And I'm going to take, oops, I just got to find it. Give me one sec, because it was here. Oh, there it is. All right. So I'm going to take my little hay bales and tack it down on this side like so. Okay. So let me just put some tape runner on this. And I'm just making sure it's nice and straight. Then I took the fence border from Wide Open Places. And if you notice, I put it on this sheet here in front. Well, I wanted the barn to show. I didn't want to cover the barn. So I did cut the fence a little bit just so you could see the fence, but I wanted that barn to show because I really love it. And that may just be me, but I think it's adorable. And actually, now as I say that, I have some beautiful photos from a a vineyard, a wine vineyard that my husband and I have gone to for a couple of years. And they have a beautiful barn and I have beautiful photos there. I'm thinking I might use this layout for those photos. More ideas just keep flowing here, right? So anyway, I'm gonna probably not cut this one at all and just put it onto this strip here. And what I did, and I did it on this page, I put it so the shortest poles go to the bottom of my page. So my longer ones hung off a little bit and I just trimmed those little peaks off just to keep it all together. All right. So then I took some brown cardstock because I really felt like I needed to put some horses on these beautiful mountains, right? Or these little green grassy hills. So I just punched out a couple. I don't know. Looks like I punched out 3 maybe. There's 1 and 2 and 3. So love how easy these punches work. So then, and I just did some tucking. So I put like 1 underneath and then maybe a little bit under the fence. And actually, if you look here, this one and this one were hanging off the end. So again, just like the fence, I cut off whatever was hanging off the page. So it kind of looked like this. And then I just went and cut it off. All right. And then maybe I'll do another one over here. And it just gives it a pretty nice effect having all the little horsies there. I like that. So then I went and took from, I believe this paper was from the farm, but let me double check because I could be wrong. Oh, and I'm right. Okay. So I took this, it looks kind of like a cow print on one side and a wood print on the other. So these 2 photo mats here are 4x6. And then I made some 4x4 photo mats. So I think maybe I'll do like 4. And I think I'm going to kind of just put them a little askew like so. How cute will that be? Maybe I'll do those. All right. So it's kind of coming along, right? And maybe, you know what, I'm gonna, so it doesn't look completely the same. Oops, I pushed this guy down way too far. Maybe put him over here. So I'm still figuring out my little horsies, but I love that these little hay ball bales, I think they're bales of hay. See, this is the not really a city, but not really a country girl trying to figure it all out here. All right. There we go. Now, this pretty frame came from Wide Open Places, and they have a pack out, and it's an embellishment frame pack. I don't remember what it was called, but there were a couple of different frames like this, and I loved this one, and I just felt like it worked really well with this particular layout. And the mat also came from Wide Open Places. And if you can't read it, because it may be a little too small for you guys to read, but it says there is virtue in country houses, in gardens and orchards, in fields, streams and groves, in rustic recreations and plain manners. And that was from, it's a quote by Amos Branson Alcott. So there you go. But I just thought this all, when I saw this had the hay on it and we had the little hay bales over here, I'm like, oh, I got to put those together because that's going to be fun. All right. And then my stickers, these came from Wide Open Places as well. So, and I feel like we can do some more sticker detail here. So let me grab my stickers that I was playing with. So I got my little cluster here, and let me just tack some of this down so that way. But see how quick and easy this little spread comes about. And that's because we've got such great product from Creative Memories to help make things so easy. And everything coordinates. And isn't it fun to see how collections work with other collections? I think that is really fun. And I'm actually really happy that Gina emailed me and asked me to do something like this. All right. So we've got, I'm going to put this mat down just a little. Oh, and my two base papers, those also came from the Wide Open Places texture pack. All right. So let me tack my little horsies down. And when I'm putting the tape runner on, I'm only putting it on the body because I know I'm going to probably cut some of the legs off. And the one that I'm tucking, I'll put a little bit on the legs too, just so it doesn't go anywhere. All right, and then I'm just gonna put my little fence on. All right, now I'm gonna turn it upside down, and I'm just gonna take my scissors and cut off anything that's hanging over the edge. See how I do have some little stragglers here. So I'm just going to cut these off. And I just want to make sure that this is on. Great. Let's go back and fix that for a sec. Now it's a little tricky to get the fence to stick because my little bales of hay, bales of hay, bales of hay. Oh my God, try to say that fast 3 times. They're puffed out on foam squares, so you just have to be gentle, making sure things get stuck down. All right, so now I'm just going to go cut off all these little extra pieces. All right, and now look at this really cute 2-page thread. All right, and then all we have to do is just do a little decorating. So let's see, what do we have here? Maybe we could put a little windmill here. And like this. Oh, I think I'm going to put that in foam squares. I do love to use foam squares. And I'm always looking for a place to use them. So I could do this, and I kind of like that. And then, oh, we need a cowboy hat, right? And some boots because we have them there. So we could do. I'm going to pop that on squares too. Ooh. I think I'm going to do it like that. All right. So there we have our little embellishment cluster over here. And then I just want to put something, I think, around here, just to get the visual part here. So I think I will do, well, we have some horses here. That could be fun, right? And maybe do we have, let's see, you could do happy trails. Oh, we have little cows too. Oh, this is fun. Wait, let me put the horse back. Let's see if I can do. We got the little mama, we got the baby, and I think, yeah, I want that on foam squares. When in doubt, put it on foam squares. That's my take on it. All right, so we're just about done here. So it's funny, when I first thought of this, I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to use this for anything, but I'm thinking about, times when I've taken my kids to even the zoo. I think I could use this a little bit, but we have little farms out here where we've done like hay rides and whatnot. But even for my little wine vineyard, I think that would be great. And I'm just going to put this here. All right, so let's see. What do we think of that? Is that cute? So I think, in my opinion, on the farm and wide open places really work very nicely together. So take some time to check it out. My mats here are 4x4 and these mats are 4x6. Okay, so you could even do a bigger mat to mat a 4x4, 4x6 photo. And I think you could fit maybe a 4¼ inch mat to mat a 4x4 photo. A lot of times I will cut down to 3¾ that to me is kind of a great size for a photo, but your photos may not work that way. And that's fine. Instead of doing the horizontal here, I could have done vertical. I could have done vertical here instead of the 4x4 size. So there's a lot of options with this layout. This also could have been a photo. I didn't have to use a mat. I chose to use the mat. Oh, and you know what else I could do? What about this? Let's see. Make a little. Just enough paper. All right. Now I could. You know what? I'm going to move my little horsey here. Hold on. I'm gonna put it there. And then, oh yeah, I like that. I'm gonna put the sign here. And then, now my writing is terrible, so, but I have a friend in Iowa, so I'm gonna take, this is one of the new dot tip pens. This is the gold. So I'm gonna put Iowa. That way, and I'm going to put Boston this way. There we go. Massachusetts is way too long. But I love that the gold and the silver show up really nicely on dark colored paper. I can hold this up. Don't judge my terrible handwriting, but isn't that fun? All right. So now it's complete. So there is a 2-page spread. Now, before I end, I thought of something else when I was looking into doing this today, and I just want to see. Well, I left it up here. Now, Wide Open Places has one of these tearaway sheets. I love these sheets. They're so much fun to play with. So I haven't done anything with this yet. However, I did put this little tidbit, and again, I haven't really done much with it. But I cut this one out because I thought that was fun. And it just says, "Home is where my herd is." And then I took this paper, and this one is from On the Farm. And I thought, oh, well, this would make a cute little title page, right? And then this is another one of the laser cut frames that came from Wide Open Places. So I could certainly put this here and put a photo here, put a mat, put words, whatever I want. And then I'd still have room for more photos. The other thing I could do is cut this in half, like I did with my border up here, and create a 2-page spread. So half of it would be on this side and half of it would be over here. Okay, so I just wanted to show you some options with those 2 collections and what you can do with them. So the sky is the limit. There's lots to be done with these 2 collections. And Wide Open Places has been out there for quite a while, but I haven't seen, and I'm sure that I know there are ideas out there, but I haven't seen anybody really use it too much lately. And that's kind of why I went to it originally last week. So thank you, Gina, for giving me the inspiration to do a little more with it. I think this was fun. And I hope you all enjoyed looking at what I created. And again, there wasn't really a whole lot in terms of technique today, but it was just showing you like how to use the collections, all the different components of a collection, and how to use them with other collections too. I personally love the idea that everything I need is in one collection. But every now and then you want to try something a little different. So it's nice to be able to, you know, kind of branch out a little bit and mix and match, right? So that's my story and I'm sticking with it. Now, if you liked this, please leave me a comment and let me know. If you have ideas, feel free to put something in the comments or shoot me an email. I'd love to hear it. I probably can't get to every idea that everybody sends me, but I will do my best to try to get as many in there as I can. All right. So thank you very much, everybody. I hope you're all having a wonderful rest of the weekend, what's left of it. Up here in Massachusetts, we have the big Boston Marathon happening tomorrow. Very exciting. So anyway, I just want to thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.